Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to episode 22 of The Savage Lands, featuring Koganaros, the Fortress by the Sea. Last episode, we've been assaulted by a massive monster out of crystal glass, spitting webs and killing 6 of our most capable and powerful fighters. We're still in deep mourning, and, well, we are currently recovering from the outcome of that. I'm building a new tomb. We're going to get our heroes properly buried. They're currently being stored here. And we're going to take care that they will receive a proper monument. I've drawn out the blueprints for that already during the last episode, so that will be made. The bridge is going along really nicely. The corridor is, well, reaching its 50% mark. It's really a long task, but we don't mind. What's today on my plate, besides the big monument, is I need a new apartment block for the Count. So we're going to create ourselves a entirely new little area here. So since these are now royal apartments, I'm going to go for a new magnanimous style here. So we're going to have huge rooms and a really large tomb connected to that. Because these apartments here, they will not please the Count anymore. So we'll work on that. So we've struck brown jasper. Alright, that's nice. So obviously the area down here where I was digging out New Gabbro for the fortress is really not influenced by any aquiferous rock whatsoever. That's amazing. So I'm going to put a new work order on top of all that with a lower priority, so they can now start digging out the new and important parts, you know. This stuff here has to be made. It's top priority now. And the apartment of the Count is hopefully now also closer on the demand list. Woo! So let's see. I keep this marker here on open because I want to know what's up there. So, yeah. Sadly, there's still quite a lot of high priority jobs. I do post high priority jobs way too mindless. I'm well aware of my mistakes there, but well, it's not that bad. I guess everybody has his little sins in terms of management and all those little things, but it shouldn't take forever anymore until all the jobs are done that I assigned there. Let's see. And in these caverns, my jobs are all fulfilled. Okay. So, the apartments of our fine young gentleman here. We're going to follow with the rock salt design because, you know, that's just a very typical thing of the interior of Koganaros, and I don't want to do anything else here. Maybe when we got a king's or a queen's apartment one day, maybe then I'll be doing something different, but not for Count, as important as his standing might be. So it's a very symmetrical fortress, very clear shapes. I'm gonna build different fortresses in the future. I have a lot of plans already on my mind, so let the big smoothing begin. Alright, so in the meantime, I'm gonna be working on the hero's monument here. Alright. So we're recovering from the events of last episode, slowly, but that's really one of the harshest blows that this fortress has received so far, because we just lost The first time when I built this monument, we lost a lot of capable workers. Here, we lost some of our best soldiers. That's just a difference in terms of pain inflicted to the fortress. So, we're going to put up some walls here. No, wait a sec, not here. Actually need an entrance open still. And export bans, that's nothing to worry about. And some flooring. Let's switch back to Gabbro. There we go. So this place is developing a lot of history. I love that. It's always the sweetest thing to happen for a fortress when it develops local history, because you just have so many things happening. Alright, this has also been one of the worst fortresses being impacted, or no, this fortress has seen the worst impact of titans and like, I can't remember when I had a fortress that has been plagued that much by dragons and titans and whatnot. Must be this new continent. So... we're going to put that office thing down here. And then let's swap over here. Well, that will take a while longer, does it? Yeah, right. I don't want to wait too long with the tomb, because, you know, the clock is ticking, ghosts will be spawning, and I don't want to be reminded by the ghosts of the fallen dad. There was still some business to be done with. So, we need a casket here. So the basics are down now. Weapon rack. Whoa, not here. Armor stand. Maybe the Count does need more of these than others. Often they do. So 2 weapon racks and 2 armor stands. Right. There you have it. Just need to brag. But these are going to go into his bedroom. He's bragging to himself with these. So, and a couple of cabinets, a couple of chests, and then we should be okay here. Okay, now then. New bedroom for His Highness. Her Highness, I'm sorry. Keep missing these constantly. I'm sorry. So, office. No, that's not supposed to be the office. That's supposed to be the dining hall. And after that, the tomb. Alrighty. Almost. Here. There we go. No. So, alright. That's, unsettling. Gets assigned immediately to one of the dead people there. So we've got to finish that monument first, I'd say. So we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I hope I didn't mess it up now. We'll see. It's a real tricky business in Dwarf Fortress to bury people where you want them to be buried. That's really, really tricky business. There we go. I can only hope now that it's gonna be only for the fallen soldiers and that that one guy now doesn't suffer from the same bug that we had been suffering from already. So, but it looks like everything could have worked out. So, tell you what, I'm going to put up 2 more caskets just in advance, just so that if any other people that I did overlook need a grave, won't mess up the organization now down there. So now I just want to wait until these are set up. And also, I want to put up the statues of the Titan. So, let's see. Those are all statues of other people, but... okay. And I'm lacking 1 iron statue, so probably it hasn't been made yet. Well, we'll see about that. But yeah, this is working as intended. There's no more people to be buried, so this tomb won't get hogged by one of the fallen heroes. It's a really weird thing. I didn't know that this can happen. So here we go. Now, let's assign the engraver with a huge array of engraving tasks. Let's see. I bet that this won't be good enough. Oh, whoa. Sweet. Alright, I didn't assume that. Alright, then I'll leave it like that. Just add some more engravings for style purposes, and... okay. So, we have survived and ruled out all the fallout of this catastrophe. What a relief. I'm really happy that it's all done now. Oh, and look, the scaffolding is getting done. Beautiful. So let's see, I want to try if I can build upstairs all the way. Let's see, I want to have at least, let's see, 2 levels high, 3 levels high, 4 levels high. I want to have it at least that high, yeah. So, that's the wrong menu. Dang it, now I need to redo it. So we do make these with Gabbro, so... now that's 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels. And here it's going to be the same. 3, 4. Right. So these staircases hopefully will give me the ability to just climb up and above here everywhere. See about how well that works, but okay. So, we got that creature. I want to try something. I'm not sure if it does work, but I do know one thing for sure. A butcher here on the yard isn't too weird at all. Alright, so let's check out these statues. Alright. Wait a sec. This thing did kill people in braze lashes in the year 120? That was one of my fortresses. How can that be? I'm frankly said confused. Because that does imply that this thing has been rocking one of my fortresses. I'm confused, but whatever. Maybe long-term viewers of the series can remember that creature roaming one of my fortresses, but I would have killed it by then. Nope. Well, whatever. This is a real weird occurrence, and, well, if that's all correct, then all the better. We've taken down one of our classic enemies, so hooray. It's really a big achievement. Speaking about big achievements, so this is going to be one of the more annoying parts. I'm going to go now for, well, yeah, let's take that as a really, really long-term task. So what I want to do now is, of course, I want to have walls everywhere here, you know? Oh, yuck. This tree here has to go. Don't tell it the elves. It's growing above there, and this is deadly. I got my experience with things like these. And we are, oopsie, there's the pause in there. We are allowed to fell 9 trees, you know? These are strategically important trees. Luckily by now we aren't crafting anything out of wood anymore besides beds. So it's really not that much of a big deal. There we go. It's vital. It kills people if you are building around that and things go south. So we need all the walls here. The scaffolding I built will allow my dwarves to reach these places, you know? So this block here, although, is a little bit more complicated. But we need to get that done by now. Dang it. Alright, so we got to do something about that. Yeah. These are advanced problem solutions, you know. We need to finish up those walls there. They are vital to our progression. Otherwise, I can't finish the wall here. Sucks. Alright. Wait a sec, there's also some sort of a... Okay, it's gonna be really quite complicated all in all, until everything here is done. All those little nooks and crannies, they suck to get done. Okay, we want a grand guild hall for the farmers. Well, no, the farmers want a grand guild hall. Why, actually? This place isn't so famous for its farmers, but whatever. So we're going to go on a engraving spree. Always nice to have this like that. And we're going to put up some extra furniture here. Let's put up some extra statues here. Some golden ones on this end and probably on this end. There we go. Let's see what that'll do. Ah, beautiful. Love the fact that the city is seeing some polish, you know? It's getting its upgrades. And let's see, how does the bridge go? Well, actually we've made quite some progress here. These segments, for whatever reason, are slated, but not... Alright. It's one of those occurrences where things are just not working out as intended. But as you see here, they are now getting these jobs done. Let's make these high priority. These pots here are important, so we can finish the walls up here. Currently, all workers cannot even reach. And this year is bugged. Sometimes work orders just bug out like that. I don't know what exactly is the reason, but I have realized if I don't do something like this, where I just reassign it, the job will never get done. Don't know what the matter is with these, but it's a thing. It's a recurring thing. Alright. Oh, jeez. This thing has become such a monster. And we're not even closely done. I do appreciate, though, that they start building these wall bits here. It's making me seriously happy. And now you can see, starting to get the rest of the job done. Oh, but ugh, they can't do the entire job because they can't reach there. Oh. This is the gate after all, I guess. So here are the more complicated parts of the fortress building. So this looks as if this place is now filled with statues of the victims of this Titan. I wouldn't have expected that. So, for example, why is this part not getting done? There is no good reason for that. So with that one, I at least understand that they weren't able to reach it. All right. So are these now being processed? Not really. Well, we'll see about that. I put up so many tasks to these guys that it's gonna show over the course of the time how and if these are all getting done. So it seems as if the block directly in front of the ramp is not accessible to them. It's the only possible answer I got to what I'm seeing here. That's really weird. So how am I supposed to construct that thing? I mean, there is floor here. This is truly weirding me out. I mean, I guess it's just a little trick that we need to do there, and I will try it like that. By just constructing staircases, as weird as that might sound. But I think this should resolve the issue. Maybe the ramps are the problem. Okay. So, if we continue with this pacing, it's gonna take really a long time until we're done with that, but whatever. Dwarves are, what if not patient? So, but I really want to know what's happening with these. Alright. For a moment I was thinking again, like, oh, it's such a peaceful episode so far. That's been the moment when the Titan spawned last time. Really hope that I won't get that punished that hard this time. So, let's check the wealth of this place. It's a Grand Guild Hall, alright. Its wealth is far exceeding the necessary values, but I really don't mind. So, it's wonderful, non-descriptive art. Yeah, well, alright. Foundation of the place. foundation of the place. Alright. It's a lot of foundational artwork. That's just fine by me. Yeah. So let's increase the priority of these because I'm just very, very curious to see how that and if that works. Okay. Because obviously what I'm doing here, it doesn't work. I cannot build a wall right in front of a ramp. Clearly see that this doesn't work. Alright. Got it. I knew that I would be facing quite some challenges with this fortress project. And these are all the little challenges that I was dreading, you know. Because I knew that there would be quite a lot of weirdnesses. And now here it seems as if we cannot just simply build up. I don't know. This thing should have been supplied with material a long while ago. So... But at the same time, this doesn't really make sense because we can simply access this here. Ah, well. Maybe I need to reload everything here. Or maybe I just had to remove the work orders. Yeah, whatever has been the case, we did it now. But by that, let's see. But yeah, there was no problem with building upstairs here. I think it was just the blueprint there messing things up. So tell you what, we're just going to destroy that stuff here and work with what we got there. Ugh, such finicky tasks, you know. But it is a necessary evil. So what went wrong here in the very first place was the lack of flooring here. So we're going to prioritize this spot here, and then we will finally put walls on it, and then we should be able to just seal it off. Or at least I hope so. And what about the sky bridge? Okay. Well, other things are more important. What I did notice was that these wall works that we got here are totally clogging up the brick orders of dwarfs. Okay. But gotta say, the construction of such mega projects like these is a really, really cool task. It's adding in a new layer into the game that I haven't had before. That's something I can clearly say. Even though we are currently really working around problems where I didn't even know that such things could become problems. You know, for example, that you have to build the floor up there before, but it makes totally sense. They were never able to fulfill the tasks there, because how should they be able to reach the innermost wall blocks if there's no floor to walk towards there? So it made perfect sense after I noticed what has happened there, but you know, hindsight is 20/20. So we're going to resume prioritizing these, especially since I just want to get done with it, you know. I'm this hole in the wall is a thing since I don't know how long. Therefore, let's finish that. And next episode, we're just going to rip away the scaffolding and such. And yeah, well, we're slowly coming ahead with all works here, very, very slowly. This is going to be one part of the fortress that'll take a really, really long time, I'm afraid. So, well, what's left to say is thanks for watching, my dear friends. We will continue next time. And consider subscribing, consider commenting. I really love to hear from you. Consider leaving a thumbs up and check out Patreon, PayPal, or Buy Me a Coffee as the favorite means of supporting this channel. Big thanks to all the supporters out there. You really, really mean a lot to me. And that all being said, have a wonderful day and see you next time.